let's talk about how to build systems that actually run your business for you, so you can finally get your time back. And here's the kicker. We're going to do it without creating a single checklist your team is just going to ignore. This right here cuts straight to the heart of the problem, doesn't it? We've all been there. We've all felt that pain of creating documents that nobody ever looks at again. It's just a huge waste of time. I bet this story sounds familiar. You read a book like The E-Myth, you get all fired up, and you decide, I'm going to document everything. You spend weeks creating these amazing, color-coded binders full of procedures. You feel so productive, so proud, and then, crickets. They just sit on a shelf, becoming expensive paperweights. It's so common, it's basically a rite of passage for entrepreneurs.
So if that doesn't work, what does? Well, the answer isn't about making better checklists. It's about a total shift in how you think. You need to start seeing your business not as a giant to-do list, but as a single, living, breathing system.
See, to really scale, you have to move your focus from what we call drivers to chains. A driver is your own personal skill, like maybe you're an amazing salesperson. But a chain is the entire system that turns a complete stranger into a super happy customer. You can't just be good at one part, you have to understand the whole system.
And that's the whole point, right? You can't fix what you can't see. If you can't literally draw a map of how your business works, you don't really understand it. And if you don't understand it, well, there's no way you can make it better. You've got to see it.
And that brings us to the core tool we're going to use, the value engine. It's just a simple map, a visual map that shows exactly how your business works from start to finish. It's how you finally get that clarity and see the whole picture. Okay, so that's the big idea. But now, let's get real. How do you actually do this? How do you go from all that chaos in your head to perfect clarity on a wall? Well, stick with me, because in the next minute, I'm going to show you the one simple question that builds this entire map for you. Let's do one together.
And you know what the best part is? You don't need any fancy, expensive software to get started. All you need is a pack of sticky notes, a good marker, and a big empty space. A whiteboard, a window, even just a wall works fine. This is a super low-tech process that gets you absolutely high-impact results.
All right, first things first. You have to decide what part of your business you want to map out. A great place to start is what we call the growth engine. You know, how you get new customers. Then just define two simple things. What's the very first thing that kicks this whole process off, and what's the very last thing that happens that tells you you're done?
Let's use a simple example to make this real. Imagine a fitness company called Mommy Fit. For them, the process starts the moment a mom sees one of their ads pop up on Facebook, and the process ends when she clicks buy and completes a purchase. See? Simple start, simple end. That gives us our frame. Here it is, the one magic question that builds your entire map. You just start at the beginning, and you ask this one question over and over and over again. Then what? That's it. This simple little question connects every single step in your business. Now, as you answer that question, you're just going to use two shapes. A square sticky note is for a task, something that happens. And a diamond, which, hey, is just a square turned on its side, is for a decision, a point where the path splits, like, did they click yes or did they click no?
Okay, let's build it out for Mommy Fit. A person sees a Facebook ad. Then what? They click and go to a sign-up page for a free 7-day challenge. Then what? Well, it depends. Did they actually register? That's a decision, so that's a diamond. If no, we show them some retargeting ads. If yes, awesome. We start delivering the challenge videos. Then what? After a few days, did they click the offer link? You see? Just by asking, then what, the whole map just kind of builds itself, step by step.
And this brings us to a super important rule. You have to document what is, not what you think should be. You've got to map the process exactly as it exists right now, with all its flaws and messy parts. Be brutally honest. You have to visualize first, then you can optimize. So now you've got this beautiful, probably messy, map up on your wall. So what? What's the point? Well, this is where we finally solve that problem of useless checklists. Instead of documenting everything on that map, we're going to find the very few things that truly matter. Look at your map, and for every single sticky note, ask yourself this question. Of all these steps, which ones can we absolutely, positively not afford to screw up? You need to find the steps where if you fail, the whole system just breaks. These are your moments of truth. We give these critical steps a special name. We call them power stages. And here it is. This is the secret to escaping that checklist trap forever. You only document your power stages. Nothing else matters.
So, for our Mommy Fit example,
The team looked at their big map and identified just 4 power stages: running the ad campaigns correctly, producing high-quality weekly videos, delivering that 7-day challenge without a single glitch, and making sure the sales page converts. That's it. Not the other 50 steps on the map, just these 4.
So why does this system work so much better? It's simple, really. You stop wasting your energy trying to boil the ocean and document everything. Instead, you focus all your brain power on perfecting the very few steps that actually make a difference.
I mean, this chart really says it all. The old way leaves you buried under hundreds of documents that nobody ever uses. The value engine way, it gives you maybe 20 super focused, highly useful procedures that your team will actually use because they can see on the map exactly why those steps are so critical to the company's success. And the payoff for you is huge. 1, you stop wasting time on useless paperwork. 2, you focus only on what truly matters. 3, your entire team gets this incredible visual clarity on how the business works. And 4, the big one, your business can finally, truly run without you. So I'll leave you with this one question. If I handed you a marker and pointed you to a whiteboard right now, could you draw the map of how your business creates value for a customer? If the answer is no, or even, I'm not sure, well, now you have the tools to change that.